Okay. Welcome one and all. I am actually super excited to be showing y'all this game. I'm super excited to see who all is here so far. Let's see, we've got Assassin Blaster. He's been here for a pretty good while, up and running, ready to go. We've got Rezo. And we've got Yoka. Howdy, everyone. Oh, being told, hold on. Oh, it's Joel. Howdy's Joel. Welcome, Neptunium. Happy to see you as always. Okay, let me check something here. Yep, we got Train Chan right off the bat, just saying. Should be quite a good sign of things to come, or a bad thing. I don't know. We'll soon find out. Let's adjust the camera just a smidge. Yes, that works for me. Hello, Mega Shaman. I'm so excited for this. I'm glad you're excited, Yoka. I've been wanting to play this on live stream for a long time. I've played bits and pieces of this game and I've played different versions of it. Like I've played the PSP version, I've played parts of the PSP version, I've played parts of the 3DS version, but I've never managed to have time to go very far. So I thought, what better excuse to make sure I actually finally play through more than just a chapter of this game than to pop in with the live stream and let y'all see it too in all of its beautiful glory. Welcome, Brooks. You were watching Mad Father Part 2? I hope you're enjoying that one. Should I make Hadvar from Skyrim? If you want to. And Joel, so I just got the YouTube gaming app on my phone, and it's really nice. How is it different than the regular YouTube app? You can see the chat in the landscape mode. Oh, that's cool. Then I definitely need to look into getting that, because I have a few YouTubers I watch live stream myself. Okay. So it looks like we're off to a good start tonight. I think we're going to kick into this fairly quickly this time around, since we've already got a good bit of our usuals already here, except for Starling and Cactus. And they'll usually pop in a couple minutes in. And I hope y'all like the setup I've got for this one. A lot of these indie titles wind up having like the little square screen on them, so I have to add like images and whatnot. So I added who we'll be playing as tonight, because I do know in Chapter 1 you play as this character. What's up, Cosporcos? Welcome! Okay. Yeah, so we're off to a good start. I hope everyone's had a good night so far. I hope everyone's had a good day. Yes, Naomi there is really cute, but this game is anything but cute. It's nowhere near levels of like Outlast 2, which I just got done playing on the oh my god, what the is this factor, but it can get pretty out there. Can I actually select the chapters early? Oh, if I can, we're not going to worry about it. I don't think I can. I think I have to beat this one first. Something cool about this game. Let's hope there's no Apocalypse Bay this time. Man, dear Jesus, I hope there's not. That was a bizarre twist of a game. Okay, you see all these stars on all these levels here? All these stars are the amount of endings you can get per chapter. We will be striving for each chapter to get the good ending. Because the only way you can progress in the game is by getting said good ending. Every other star on here is usually, I think, a bad ending. I know it at least is for Chapter 1. Oh no! Welcome, Cactus! Guess we're starting off with a bang for you. I've also put in a poll for my viewers this time around, by the way. A little interactive thingy. That'll allow y'all to kind of look at the next games I'm kind of looking at on my list. Click the poll, select the game you want to see me play next. Whichever one gets the most votes by the end of everything will be the game that I wind up playing next. You have until basically I beat this game, which however many live streams that takes. But welcome, Cactus. I haven't seen all of Corpse Party, but I know vaguely what we're getting into. And you're essentially in the same boat I'm in. I've seen bits and parts of this. I've played parts of it on other consoles and stuff. I decided to play the PC version because there's not a whole lot of differences between all of them other than some of the voice acting and some of the other bits here and there. And there is a mission in this one in the extras called Teeth that's not in the other ones that I will be doing my best to play through because I've never seen it, but I keep hearing it's absolutely infamous. So we are going to play it too. Alright, well, since we have the core people here, I guess we can go ahead and start for the day. I've seen others play it fully, so I know it's going to be great. Hopefully it went through. It did, Hadavar. Brayton, yay, more dead people. Yep, stress to the max. Hey, what's up? I'm going to watch for a little. Cool, welcome around. Howdy, howdy, stress to the max. Glad to have you. Well, now we've got people and we've got someone who's only going to be able to watch for a little while. Let's go ahead and not keep anybody else waiting. Let's play. I don't have a continue option. I don't have a game on here yet. Ma'am, you joined just in time to see all the glory. View the Chapter 1 opening. Since I don't know if everyone here's seen it, we're going to view the Chapter 1 opening. Writing a paper on the side, but I'll do my best to stay engaged. You do what you gotta do, Cactus. I mean, if you got papers to do and whatnot, don't. I mean, my stream is not important enough for it to affect your papers. But I will do my best to be entertaining while you hear me off to the side. Stress the Master's anime counterpart. It's very different from the game, but that's what always happens with adaptations. Holy Christ, the anime for this is a hard to watch one. And I've read through the mangas, I've watched the anime for it. They're all vastly different. The manga has like 6 different adaptations, which are worth reading, especially Mizume, but Mizume needs to definitely have a massive trigger warning for a lot of violence, a lot of gore, and some aggressive sexual content. And yes, I'm glad you were here so you can cover Scourge. It's always a pleasure to have you around to help me out. View Chapter 1 opening. Yes. I have all my moderators on board tonight, it seems. I've got Cactus, I've got Scourge, I've got Rezo, I've got Joel. So, we're pretty well protected. This is another game that I asked if you have spoilers to not reveal. Sachiko is my pride and joy. Do not reveal any spoilers in advance. She'd do anything for me. Because I haven't seen all of this game. I don't think she ever... Oh, whoa. Ever recognized... I couldn't read all of that because it decided to shift on me. Good thing you've never played this. But I still love her with all my heart. Colby joining in on the beginning. What's up, my man? It was a rainy evening after school. I need to turn off the autoplay on this. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She tumbled and she fell. Spoiler alert, Train Champ will drive in and save us from this. She was in the second I turned on the stream, man. She was ready to go. Just got off work. Well, I'm glad you got here just in time. And she died. Alright, this one is the original version. This is the PC version. So if you've only played this one on the 3DS, you will see some things that are different. But for the most part, they are the same game. This took place in a school called Heavenly Host Elementary, and it wasn't long after that the whole place got shut down. Sorry about the mouse pointer, I moved it. It was then bulldozed to bulldozed to the ground and forgotten. But that elementary school once stood right here on the site of our own Kisaragi Academy. Some say that teacher still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after classes have come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds, just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock, knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... Love this narrating voice. Thank you, unknown ma'am. Isn't it already technically a blackout? Yeah, we're already there. Voice is too perfect for this. Oh my god, chills. Thank you! As you can tell, the art is very different, because the art for this game is done by the original artist of this series for the PC version. Ugh. There it is, our first Doki Doki Literature Club reference. Oh, I remember Satoshi. He's a baby, but honestly, who wouldn't be in this situation? Man, I know, right? It's just thunder, Muchita. I gotta say, that was a pretty impressive reaction. Come on, stop laughing. Most amusing. Just got here, sorry, what happened? So far, nothing's happened other than a spooky little ghost story. It was just bad timing, that's all. You always have the best reactions. I just love telling stories to you. It's so rewarding. Whoever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak? Whoever heard of a boy who can hit a note like that when he screams? Jeez, the giggling is creepy. A lot of this game is creepy. Ah, save me! Don't be an Astroshiki. Welcome, Gurgit. Howdy, howdy. And we're judging by the name Corpse Party. Things might get intense. I am that boy. Yeah, Joel, I could honestly see you being Satoshi. Okay, okay, let's not have any fighting. Will there be any romance in the storyline, or just straight up psychological horror? There's no trying to romance characters, or at least from what I've seen in this game, there are like little instances of love triangle-y stuff like you see in classic animes, but that's about it. Other things may get a little corpsey, you know. Yeah. Romance and psychological horror? What more can Yuri want? If we don't hurry and get back to cleaning this place up, it'll be 7 o'clock till we do. And you wouldn't want to be stuck here during the appointed time, now would you? Too late. My, it really is 7 already. And the rain doesn't show any signs of stopping. Well, there is death, so both. Love triangle. Yes, there is like. I don't know if there's a love triangle, but there is like some love aspects in it. Like some characters, obviously, like other characters, kind of type deals. Because of course it's high school. It's high school in the anime. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of fighting involved with the love stuff, but yet again, I haven't beaten this game. I've only played a little bit into it. The difference between romance and death is the amount of blood involved. Depends on what your take is on it. Because I mean, if you ask the Romans, it could be technically the same thing. I'm not sure that's technically accurate. Class looks like they're in the basement. It does. Didn't you bring an umbrella, Shig? If not, you're welcome to use mine. Really? Thank you, that would be lovely. What? A blackout, huh? No, it can't be. This is great. No. Isn't it a little late for anybody else to be here? Are they gone? Hey, Satoshi, aren't you going to go see? Oh, sorry you gotta go, Brooks. I'll have a good night. What? Me? Why? Well, I can't do it. I'm paralyzed here. Can't move my legs 1 inch. I'm scared too, you know. Okay, so that works. Ah! Is anyone still here? Time to go home, children. Gotcha. Just wanted to join in on all the fun you guys seem to be having. How's the cleanup coming along? Rude ass teacher. Love this teacher. Miss Yui. Did I scare you? You were telling that old ghost story, right? Your timing was way too good, Miss Yui. Yeah, Miss Shishido. You've heard the story too? You've heard the story too? If it's that old tale about Heavenly Host Elementary School, then of course I have. I'm gonna miss these days when we can actually have combos in the live stream. When Zombies channel gets big enough, it may turn into a Markiplier live stream. We won't be able to talk. I highly doubt I will ever be that big. Don't worry, Scourge. And if I am, there are ways you can slow down the chat function to be able to read it. I've done some research into that out of worry that if I did, for some reason, get a little too big. And yes, we'll also have other things set up on the side. We need to figure out something before that happens, like making a chat just for ourselves. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll get something set up. Don't worry. After all, It wasn't too long ago that I was a student here myself. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that. When it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed. They've been around for a long time now. I haven't made one yet. I am going to make one and set it up with the Patreon I'm doing. It's going to be the low level entry thing because I don't want to like make people spend a lot just to be able to chat with me or anything like that. But it being on the Patreon makes it where it's only like the subscribers that want to be around can, and we'll find ways to work out for people I know that can't donate. We'll figure something out. I don't know how we're going to figure something out, but we'll figure something out. Though I can't take credit for the blackout. That was just good fortune. $250 Discord. Jesus Christ. There would never be anybody there. Anyway, Mochida. Yes? I ran into a rather adorable individual in the hall who's come to see you. Come on in. Hello, everybody. Yuka, what are you doing here? Big brother. Seems Mochida forgot his umbrella this morning. So little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it. Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. I'm broke. I'm a college student living on my own. I can barely buy my ramen. Man, I feel that. Is she from the junior high? Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this. Always really kind. I mean... Oh, cute little sister character. She's the murderer, isn't she? I don't know on that one. Good intentions, bad timing. Definitely. Aw. I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi. Sorry, Yuka. It seems like we're still going to be a little while yet. Really? Well, that's okay. I'll help too. I've never used Discord, but I know it's popular. It's very easy to use. It's once you're on it, it's very easy to figure out. Really? Well, that's okay. I'll help too. You will? Okay, thanks. Their facial proportions are really off-putting. They are. I would agree with that. I'm kind of sad that the Steam version for this, which was the only version I could use for recording, is the original PC version, because as you see with my character art off to the side over here, I have what the character now looks like in the newer games, because I didn't know it was going to look like this. But that's the art style they currently use for the game. That's actually official character art from the game, from the newer games. I refuse to spoil it, but my chips are on her adding the corpses to this party. Oh my god. I'd rather have her be the murderer than to be murdered. It's so hard to have good endings in these horror games. Alright, looks like we've got 2 extra pairs of hands now. So let's show this mess who's boss. Yeah, the character who was just talking, that's the character I have on the side of my live stream here. That's anime for you. Usually ends in disappointment. I guess you're roping me into this too. Okay, everybody, nice work. Yosh. Every time I see the word Yosh, all I can think about is Sonic Adventure 2 battle with Dr. Eggman. Whenever he picks up a Chow baby and he rocks it, which he just violently shakes a chow baby for some reason. That's what he says every time he does. Okay, everybody, nice work. The newer characters look good, but the in-game characters look like leftover Clan Ed sketches. Yeah, they kind of do. Or they look like the old school like style like Astro Boy art, like or the '70s variation of it. I hope you all enjoy your vacation, but try to actually do something with it, okay? Don't just sleep in. Better than bringing potato salad to the party, in my opinion. Today's Red Bean Cafe was the talk of the culture festival, so do give yourselves a hand. You guys worked hard, and it really paid off. And you even resisted the urge to bail on cleaning. This old TA, teaching assistant, couldn't be more proud of you all. So, have some coffee milk. I brought enough for everybody. I want some coffee milk. There is some actual, like, dialogue differences between this one and the other ones. This may be all around just new. Was that a tasteful Helsing abridged reference? Better than bringing great value to a potluck. You got these from the lunchroom, didn't you? At least he's not messing around with the fear turkey. I mean, you can do things with corpses, not much with potato salad. Yes, I've had banana milk, and that is my fiance's favorite thing on the planet. They're kind of lukewarm. My stomach's so gurgly, I don't think milk would sit well with me right now. These are from your fight with that vending machine, I'll bet. You must have pulled that change lever a good 10 times before you finally gave up. Crap, you saw that, huh? It's good, but it's not for the faint of heart. Helsing is well known for its action. Yeah, it's worth a watch in my personal opinion, but yeah, it's definitely out there. This has drawn out dialogue compared to the other one. As soon as it'll let me get to the options, I'll change that some, or I'll at least make it speed through. Miss Yui, thank you. You're very welcome. Thanks, Teach. Suzumoto, I really liked your speech. Best of luck to you at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Sniffle. Thanks. Aw. Won't be the same around here without you, Suzumi. I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it. And it's not like you're moving that far away. You've only watched the original Hellsing. I personally prefer... Or you only watch Hellsing Ultimate. I personally prefer Hellsing Ultimate to the original. You should play this visual novel, School Days. It's really good. School Days. Oh my god. I've watched the anime for School Days. That one's so just out there. It's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll make sure to come visit. Absolutely. Wait, you mean I can go too? Dots. The return of the dots. I'm not gonna do School Days. We're not gonna do School Days. Thank you, all of you. Hey brother, is that girl transferring to a new school or something? School Days is worth looking into, but wow. Well, I was actually confusing School Days with another one. Like, School Days... If it's the one I think it is. 2 seconds. We are not... No Bible Black ever. No. School Days. Go School Days. Oh yeah, no, it is the one I thought of. Nope, that's not the one we're doing. Nope, not doing school days. Do not watch. But I'm heading out, going to go hibernate. See you next year. Oh no! Hey brother, I already read that. Yeah, today's culture festival was her last day. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Nothing we can do about it, though, unfortunately. No, we're not doing Boku no Pico either. What is wrong with you? This devolved quickly. Cactus, do not go looking up Bible Black. Trust me, you will be sad. You will hurt your little prickly glasses there. Please don't go look up Bible Black. Hey, Miss Shishido, before we go, here we go. Miss Chat has taste. What about Euphoria? Oh my god. Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try something? It's called Sachiko Ever After. If you want, you go look it up. Joel, I'm gonna go look up Bible Black now. Joel, okay, you've been warned. You can't post any of it in the chat because it will bar you as a moderator. Since we're losing one of our... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things? Kind of. This is... Well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. That's always the best way to do it, is a charm you found on the internet. This is where creepypastas begin. I found a charm on the internet, and I decided to try it out with my friends, not knowing what the hell it is. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Or we'll always be friends, anyway. That's the gist of it. If you do it wrong, you're always together forever anyway, too. Oh, my God. Washington Resume is great, too. Oh, my God. We talked a good bit about that yesterday. That's not a conversation starter. Oh, it's a charm? Yep. That's all Shinozaki had to say. Suzumoto is totally bonkers for that kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt. Famous last words! Is everybody okay with this? Yeah, sure. I'm fine with it. Yay, charm! Sure, whatever. Moshigi, you too? Ah, yes. Oh no, baby. What did you do? What I said after looking up images for Bible Black. I told you! Oh, I told you! The visual novel for School Days has 24 different endings. I may look that up. I personally like the double hot. Oh my god, Cactus. It's just like watching anime but being on your toes to make choices because it pauses for a choice and then continues. If you make a choice or not, it's your fault. But maybe we should all just stop with the racy VN and anime. Yeah, it might be a thing for the chat. Looks like the eyes have it. The floor is yours, Shinozaki. I'm sorry, Joel. Great. Okay, everybody, gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll. And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8, 9... Yeah, 9 times. Don't worry if you flub it a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway through. You have to say it 1 time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. Alright. Let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? Sachiko, we beg of you 9 times. Ready? Begin. Spook. Everybody said it 9 times? Yep. Exactly 9. Yeah. Let's get on with it. If we don't, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again. Okay, now everybody reach toward the paper doll and grab hold of it anywhere you can. Oh my god, fanboying hard now from the creator of Eager Power. They're releasing this month another of his VNs. Cannot read all that, but Jesus Christ. Like this? Exactly. Now hold on really tightly. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go. We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, pull. Crap! Nicely done, everyone. And just make sure to keep that scrap of paper safe. Slide it in your student ID holder or your wallet. Basically, anywhere it won't get lost. As long as we all have a little piece of sachico with us, we'll always be connected to one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece. Thank you, Shinozaki. I'll treasure this. No problem. Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Definitely. Hey, did I tell you, zombies, that I have that shirt you have on? Let's settle this like adults. Yes, I love this shirt. I wind up wearing it a lot. I have actually 3 of this shirt because friends got it for me for Christmas, and instead of winding up taking any of them back, I just rotate them around as I clean them. Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed up and start heading home. Yes, ma'am. Spook? An earthquake? Little sister can't count to 9. Oh my god, I didn't think about that. What the hell? This is like, holy crap big. Yeah, I do like the soundtrack for this game. Big brother, I'm scared. You could take my hand. See, he may be a scaredy cat, but when it counts, he's there. Everyone stay calm. Get under the desk until it passes. Hurry. You ain't got time for that. You are gonna die. The floor! Everybody hang on to something. If you can. Nope. We all just are gonna die. What the hell is happening? I can't... Damn it, I can't see a thing. Naomi, where are you? Take this, and because his footing is better than yours during an earthquake. It's a spook quake. Sounds like we fell down a toilet. More dots! Yeah, messing with the occult is all fun and games until the portal of hell gets opened. Then everyone panics. You all knew what you were getting into. Shame on you. Ouch. My leg. My leg! I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Huh? What? Where? I'm not at home, am I? Nah, you are far from Kansas, my dear. It can't be. Oh, more dots. Questioning dots. It's so dark I can barely see a thing. Is this the school? More dots! What's going on? What the hell is this place? Teedly-loo, teedly-loo, teedly-loo. Is that Seiko? Seiko! Seiko! This isn't good. Gotta run and save the lady. Once the portal hell gets open, we barbecue. But don't turn it into barbecue until you meet the succubus. Ah. Ow. That really hurt. My ankle's in pretty bad shape. I say you can't move any of the stuff, and what I don't like about this version that the other versions have is that actually like tells you that pretty much everything is cemented in place and that most things can't be moved in this place. Oh, Jeebus.
Seiko. Seiko.
Thank goodness. She's still breathing. Seiko, come on. Seiko, wake up. Take care, Brayton. Have a good night. Sleep well and whatnot. From the hentai scene, they look pretty fun. Oh my god. What's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. It ain't budging. These windows are sealed up tight. And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like in elementary school? In elementary school? It can't be. Can it? Excitable dots. What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Elementary school. It consists of the worst demons of them all. Yeah, children. Heavenly Host. Isn't that elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh god, what's happened? Where the hell are we? And where are our friends? And Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. Let's do the time warp. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard. I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. Jazz hands. Oh my god, Cactus. I kept telling myself that it's all a dream. Some horrible nightmare. But no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. It's a gentle. And the silence was the worst part of it all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? So I was looking at animes coming out in 2018. Sword Art Online was coming out twice. I saw One Punch Man 2 is coming out. I am super hyped for One Punch Man 2, just saying. We can't just stand here quick. I already read that. Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? You seem to be panicking pretty quickly. Weird stuff has happened, but this is a nightmare feels extreme. Well, I mean, for you to just be randomly transported to a new school after a severe earthquake and everything be falling apart, it would be a little bit on the scary side, but I do have to agree with you. The nightmare feel may be a little off for right now. Some means of getting outside. You're right. And it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. Okay, then first step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up. After all, it's probably not just the two of us in here. I love the music for these games! The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable. So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Is that Sauna of the Night? Holy crap, sorry headphone users. Was it too loud? Do I need to turn it down some? Character introduction. Direct the eye toward any character and press the action key to learn more about him or her. They're alone, they should have made it. Yeah, Symphony of the Night, not Sonata of the Night. When you're done, exit to the door to the southeast side of the room. Miss Yui, age 23, 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi Academy Senior High School. Just started the semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Though not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. When she's in charge, all eyes are on her always. Alright, me at Zombies Excitement over music. I'm sorry. Alright. I don't think I'm going to go through all the characters here unless y'all want me to. Basic rundown is you have Satoshi, which is our scaredy cat, but will do anything for his sister. We have his little sister, which is teeny tiny, cute, and adorable. Will do anything for her big brother. And we have Naomi and Seiko. Seiko has tons of smaller siblings. Her mom's not around, so she winds up being the one to cook, clean, and take care of them with her dad. Always tries to keep a happy face. And we have Naomi. This comes from me reading the manga for way too long. Naomi is your strong-headed, almost Tsundere style character. The I don't really like you or anything kind of character. Not always, but kind of. She's very strong-willed. This is kind of a bad storytelling approach. A story shouldn't do bios like this. Show don't tell, after all. And we have our jock, and we have class president, who is a lover of everything occult. Well, they only give like super basic stuff. I actually got a note from somebody like, yeah, good choice. Howdy, Ducky. Howdy, howdy. So I think I've given a good enough description to everybody without giving major spoilers on it. It's stuff you'll start to figure out. I like how you're just a hyper-realistic eyeball. It's gonna have super realistic blood coming out the screen, guys! Like every creepypasta you've ever known! Oh my god! All we need now is a Tails doll! Sorry. Come on, Naomi, let's go.
Okay.
Hyper-realistic eyes that bled hyper-realistic blood. Doodly-doodly-doo. You're aware. Oh my god, yes! Wait a sec. She has that spidey sense going, man. She knows about earthquakes. Another earthquake? No! Is it over? Whew. I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. We're nuts. What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different. Looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. Good old fusion party members. Oh my god, no. I choked on my guilt and self-embarrassment. What? What do you mean? And no, we will not be all watching Bible Black together. That is not a thing. That does not happen. Hey, Naomi? Hmm? Is something wrong with your leg? Oh yeah, I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I might have sprained my ankle. Well, that's not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. That's not how it works. Yeah, you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. There's a door in the back of the room, but just as with the windows, it seems fixed in place like a decoration. The shelves filled to overflowing with long black hairs. Now see, in the newer versions of the game, if you click these things, it actually pulls up an image of the of what you can see inside there, and occasionally a face will pop out and scare the balls off you. It's a bucket. I'll probably watch it if I have free time, but most likely not. Recommended watching it alone to avoid shame. It's just a leg injury. I'll walk it off. 'Tis just a flesh wound. It won't hurt at all. Zombies, I'm going to call you Little Green for now on, and Nail, I'll call you Big Green. Don't call me Little Green. I'm red. But I'm not holding any balls. Good for you, Ducky. That's a good thing to not be holding right now. There's a loose board lying on the ground here. Take it with you? Yes. Why am I not Little Green? Yeah, Joel should be Little Green. I'm a little green lizard. Ah. There's a gap. The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable. It's a little too wide to risk jumping. Hey Naomi, what about that loose board we found? You think it could support our weight? Like a bridge? I don't know. It seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. We gonna try it. Loose board has been set in place. Do. Little Green, I have a question. I always hated that sound effect when you picked up items in this game. Same. I will take your question. Too spooky for me. Save your candle. I could swear I've seen it before. Oh, we actually get a hyper-realistic candle! Yay! And my people covered in blood. Okay. Composer, I'm gonna call you Dende. Oh god, every action in this game is going to be a choice just to make you second guess yourself. It seems to be the way it goes in horror game, in like a lot of these horror games, and I love the fact they do that because it makes you really gotta think about what you do. Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah. You and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Your father's working late tonight, isn't he? Yep. All those mouths to feed don't come cheap after all. And while Dad's working to put some food in them, I get to be the housefrau. Yeah, I guess you and them are still just little kids, so somebody would need to be around. You're pretty amazing, Seiko. High schooler and mom all in one. I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them, though. I guess it's the same for you, too. Your mom's waiting for you, Naomi. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another, we'll get out of this place. You bet. Okay, zombies, I'm gonna call you Little Red now. Is that better? I guess that can work. I mean, my brother's actually technically Little Red, but he's taller than I am, so I guess it works. Imagine having the name you and being around English speakers. That would get confusing. Yes, it would. No. Catchesburger. No, we will not be using Little D. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that was pretty funny. Entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut, and it seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. Doesn't throw off the dynamic we have, though. Oh, it doesn't. It throws off the dynamic we have. No good. It won't budge. Didn't feel like it gave at all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. Man, so close and yet so far. I guess we better look for another way out. Yeah. sad there's no run function in this version. It's okay, Ducky. Just be Ducky. Apparently, Super Kami Guru is giving everyone in the chat names. Zombies, I'm going to call you Little Z. Okay, Little Z can work. Now, there's something that you want to do in this game is if you can possibly get, if you can possibly do something, try to do it in this game. Oh no! Grab the board. Loose board is dangling precariously over the edge. Pick it up. Pick it back up. Yes. Zombie versus Garget title bout. Winner gets to be Little Red. We'll let him be Little Red. That's always been his name. It's what everyone has called him since we were kids. The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. Place the loose board. Yes. Loose board has been set in place. You can no longer pick up the loose board. Neptune shall henceforth be called Little Rock because Neptune is a planet. Will that work for you? Zombie, did you get a chance to check out Vampire Bloodlines yet? I haven't gotten a chance for it. Not yet. But I will soon. Definitely will soon with this. I discovered the identity of Gurgit. It's about time, Yoka. You of all people should know. Because once I figured out who you were, I was like, yeah, this should happen. Stress you shall be called Big G. Hell. Huh? You say something, Psycho? Hmm? It wasn't you? I definitely felt the presence of some kind. The ancient demon tongue. It's a demon hit them with the loose board. Oh noes. Oh, what's wrong? Started raining. Had no idea what I was hearing outside, but we had a small bit of panic. What's a fur baby? Fur baby is usually what people refer to as the name of a cat. They call cats their little fur babies. What's wrong, Naomi? Look, over there. Aren't those bones? Like people bones? Seems like someone had a bone to pick with that guy. Oh my god. What? Why is there a dead person here? Wait, let me look at them more closely. Maybe they're not real. More dots. They really are somebody's bones. No. Seiko. More dots. You two. You two are new victims, are you not? Ghost. Who are you? I was brought here against my will, and confined, just like you. Confined? Do you mean there's no way out? I'm afraid not. The school exists in a reality all its own, cut off from the world you know. Margaret's voice has a little higher pitch to it in the end. It's a little more, it has a little bit more of a flamboyant air to it, but it's close. It's easier for me to do a deeper voice for spooky-ish things. I think the guy didn't like lotion. Isn't that supposed to be Scourge's future daughter's name? I must say, I look too pretty to be the child of him. Oh my god. But yeah, that's kind of that voice. Get out of my swamp. I was hoping to connect more dots. The whole zombie verse of storytelling. So why... oh, it's not the ghost anymore. So why have we been brought here? They brought you. They're constantly bringing new victims into the school. Sinless innocents, one after another. All trapped in here, doomed to live out the rest of their days in this hell. Who are they? Caddy is not prickly. He's soft like a baby's bum. Because remember, some way, somehow, we'll always get the streams to connect. There probably will be one by the end of this. This is a cursed, multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence, all piled on top of one another, created by powerful, vengeful spirits. School in a nutshell. Closed space, or perhaps closed spaces. You, and we as well, are the unlucky victims of their twisted whims. We have all been abducted. Closed spaces. Indeed. And it seems you two are not the only ones to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. Them damn meddling, vengeful spirit. What? Does that mean everybody else is here too? Are they okay? I wonder. So our friends are in the school too? I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others. Oh, it's the ghost again. I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you. They are definitely in this school. Oh my god, that's such good news. Naomi, they're here. We're not alone. Well, it's good news for you. It sucks for them. More dots. That means Vegeta's here too. I'll bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? However, you cannot meet them. Zombie ASMR. That's like the reading stuff that people like for like sleeping and whatnot, isn't it? I don't think I would do good for that. I don't have the voice for that. They are definitely in the school. But the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space or bringing them into this one. 9 of them, kind of like the number of people needed for an occult charm, coincidentally. You guys didn't do an occult charm, did you? Even then, escape is nigh impossible. But at least you'll be able to die together. Oh. Oh God, is there no way out of here? You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they, and why have they taken us? I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors, nor the means of escaping this hell. Comforting. All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same space. And that alone is a fate worth fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are much greater when working together. Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end up like us. Nigh impossible, but you got a chance, so go for it. Whatever, I don't care, I'm just a ghost. Doors open, yay! Forgot about that! No. Time to go. Naomi, run. We have to get out of here. Now. Okay. It's drawing on the chalkboard. Bye. Are you alright, Seiko? Oh, this music. Pure greatness for stream at 11 p.m. Don't be so quick to judge. She could be friendly. That does not look friendly at all. That looks angry. That was slow running. And apparently, Reizo is now an eclair. Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child spirit? It did kind of glow. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen something like that. So you saw it too, right? Yeah, and we were talking to it. Well, one has a limp, so I'll cut them some slack. It's a human-shaped glow stick. The worst thing ever. A child. Time for Fizzy Hop's drink run. That sounds awesome. You go forth and enjoy that, Lupus. See you when you get back. Yeah, and we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this. Except that there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck in here. Gotta get ready for the rave. It'll be okay. Let's just, you know, march on with our heads held high or something. If only she believed it herself. Still, the only way to go is through this classroom. Oh, she left us a candle. Help me. Help me. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Misato Municipal Brotherhood Senior High School, Class 3-4. Yoshiyuki Shinohara. We have acquired a name tag! What the heck is this? Was this here before? I don't know, but it's just a picture, right? It's a picture of a purple guy. We have the return of the purple guy from Five Nights, apparently. Some little chillins, and some blood. That purple guy's got some scissors. It's not okay. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. Lovely. Save. Heavenly Host Elementary notice to all faculty and students. I'm going to kill you. Isn't that a sweet little message, everyone? It's a Scissor Man. Listen, they have hedge clippers. It's got to be the Scissor Man from Clock Tower. No running in the halls. Yes, that explains why I don't have a run button! Oh, cool. It actually gives me an actual victims list. Tools. No tools. Can't go in that door. Why can't I read that? Admit it, you hate all of your friends. Eventually, you will kill one another. What's this in there? Victims, my favorite inventory item. Not the scissor. I don't have my running shoes, that's what it is. The door's locked. I just heard some flies. I'm hearing flies, which means there's somebody dead close by, probably. Doody-doo. Oh! Hello! Oh God! What the hell is this? It's horrifying. It's like somebody was thrown from the other end of the hall at superhuman speed. One punch! Sorry. Don't worry, an aid will drop them off once you beat the first jump. I just splattered everywhere. It smells so meaty. Sorry, are you okay, Naomi? I'm fine. Let's just get away from here. Oh my God. It's a note! There are several crumpled sheets of paper on the floor next to the body. They seem to have been dropped by the victim at the time of death. We four noble musketeers begin today. Let's meet behind the main gate after school. I'm in classroom 5-A. Everybody's fine. Yuzua, come join us. Asuka. The mostly bleached skeletal remains of a female student lie sprawled across the floor. Loose bones and scraps of clothing are dangling from the hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell to her death from the second floor. Upon closer inspection, there's a student ID name tag attached to what's left of her uniform. Seisei Academy for Girls, Class I-2, Yuzua Mikami. See you when you get back. That's the last thing I would use to describe a splattered body. Meaty. That sounds how a murderer would describe a body. Oh, actually, I know how this is going to interconnect with Doki Doki Literature Club Cactus. You'll see it in a bit. I told everyone that I'd go with them. So why have I been left behind? It hurts. It hurts so much. Looks like there really have been a lot of different people brought here. I wonder how many. It'll work out for us, though. I'm sure of it. Spook! Speak unto me, Spook! If you wish to leave this place, you must take heed of the messages left behind by the many other victims who've died here. Many victims have left their haunts, or even their dying messages on the scraps of paper that litter these walls. It hurts. It hurts so much. That is a question I have to ask for y'all, since I do my creepy voice and whatnot. If I were to ever like do creepypastas, because I kind of want to do that like as a side thing, like every once in a while, what would y'all think if I were to do that? Would y'all join in on that? Like do them as actual videos instead of live streams, kind of as filler in between videos or in between streams. Incredibly quiet. The body lays out on the floor, sitting up, 2 stab wounds, but they look self-inflicted. There's an ID on her body, Yuri Literature Club ID, Yuri Literature acquired. Be a really cool idea, honestly. Okay, that's one vote for it. My head is splitting. It's unbearable. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it! When we found Yuzaha's body, I saw a black shadow, but I didn't tell anyone about it, and now it's killed them all. I'm so sorry. Everybody, I'm so sorry. The lower half of the text is obscured by a thick layer of dried blood. There are skeletal remains sprawled across the floor here, small enough to be a middle schooler. Looking closely, you can see a student ID name tag. Seisei Academy for Girls, Class I-2. Koito Fujiwara? The door is nailed shut. It definitely won't be opening anytime soon. Creepypastas with your voice. Nah, I'll skip it. I mean, do it. I mean, I don't know if I can take it, but if adult diapers are on sale, I'll watch it. So like, can I do it? Does that mean I would do good with creepypastas, or does that mean I'd do bad with creepypastas? Cost before it goes. Do not enter under any circumstances. Principal Takamine Yanagihori? I'm sorry, my Japanese pronunciation is horrible. I will be the first to admit. Classroom 4-A. The door seems attached to the wall like a sculpture. It won't budge in the slightest. And everything's is all hunky-dory again. Yay, team! Well, I don't like this noise. It's a shiny! I want a shiny. How do I get that shiny? The shiny moved. Why you move, shiny? The skeletal remains of a girl with a big hole in her skull are still sitting in the chair. Closer inspection reveals a student ID name tag. Say Academy for Girls, Class I-2. Asuka Kato. A crumpled up note fell from the skeleton's hands. You're an idiot, Koito. If you don't believe with all your heart, then we'll never get rescued. I thought we were friends. How do we get the shiny? You do good. Much better than my Spectre, probably. That's the issue with it. Duly noted. If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light's going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location. Find the exact spot where it once stood and examine it thoroughly. I know where it was. It was right here. I think so. Leave Seiko here. We go good do the thing. But yeah, I'll take that as a vote of confidence that I maybe should do some creepypastas. Aha! Ah, there we go. Almost got it. Needs to be one step forward. I don't know about you, but every time Naomi and Seiko merge, I get so irritated. Oh god, please don't split up. You did? Nice job. Turned out to be this. Woo-doo-doo. Acquired infirmary key. Goes to show you what a little teamwork can do, huh? We make a great team. So why is them huddling up together irritate you? Oh god, please don't split up. There's a handwritten letter on the floor. I'm a goner, sis. The tendons in my ankle have been cut really bad. Thinking about that makes me feel pain. Just imagine the fusions dance DBZ while they do it. You won't be upset. The bleeding just won't stop. Please don't give up. I want you to keep living for both of us. I'm going to document everything I've learned so far and hope that you can use this information to help keep yourself safe. There's a partially bleached skeleton sprawled across the floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any sort of name tag this time. Based on the gore-soaked remains of the uniform and the length of hair scattered around the head, it's safe to say this was a female student. Red door! Custodian's closet. The door is affixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. There's an erratic noise, like that of TV static coming from within. I don't like the fact that it is so quiet up here. Less quiet. read that note on the wall. Already read that letter. Based on the amount of blood on the uniform, it was a girl. Okay. Yeah, bad translation on that part. Oh, it's a board! I'm on board with this. There's a loose board lying on the ground here. Take it with you? Yes. Acquired loose board. Banana. Infirmary. We'll come back to the infirmary. I want to check something first. Science lab. Because I think there's something else I need to do for that. Door's locked. I think I've already been through all these other rooms, so I may need to go ahead and do that. Ah, save. Might as well go ahead and save. Spooks abound. We'll go ahead and go to the infirmary. No, go back to the lab. Science will save us. Science! Speaking of science, okay, I know we've discussed like a little bit of like the Game Theorist on here. To anyone who's ever watched The Game Theorist, if you've never watched Austin on The Game Theorist, check him out, because he is freaking hilarious, and he uses actual legit science as he does stuff. Not trying to sponsor anybody or any stuff like that, especially not like he needs it, because Lord, he's got millions of viewers, but man, he is like my favorite person on YouTube. He used to also probably have one of the foulest mouths on YouTube, aside from maybe AVGN. Oh no! No! Naughty, naughty. There's a crumpled piece of paper on the ground that seems to have fallen from the corpse's lifeless hand. God will surely save me. There is no God here. He was in our last game as a baby. Oh my god, Austin is awesome. I had to really play it. Sorry to go with next. It's all cool, Scourge. I enjoyed it. MatPat is great too, though. I enjoy some of MatPat's stuff. It kind of depends on what he's doing. Cactus. I like Austin so much more than MatPat, but even Austin can make mistakes. But he also does. He also does make videos talking about the times he's messed up, so I give him credit. Yeah, I like the fact that when Austin messes up, especially if he gets called out on it, instead of arguing about it like a lot of others will, including MatPat, which I do like MatPat, but he does tend to, he sticks to his guns a lot harder than most people. But Austin's like, did I? Goes, double checks, fact checks, is like, oh! And then he puts it all in a video saying, this was my mistake. A pile of haphazardly strewn human bones is heaped upon the floor. On closer examination, a student ID tag can be seen jutting out from one side. Seisei Academy for Girls, Class I-2, Sasha Shinonome. Laboratories. Boys' room to the left, girls' room at the end of the hall. Austin's gone back and redone the math and facts and made whole videos for it. Such a cool thing to do. I love the fact that he does that too. Jesus. I was about to say rude, but it's probably rude on us busting in on a ghost who had to pee. What the hell was that? More dots. That was either an actual voice or an auditory hallucination. And I really don't know which is more likely. That wasn't scary. It wasn't. The other versions of this are actually a lot more scary. I want to see if maybe I can find a way to play one of the other versions for our next video tomorrow, and I'll just catch myself up to that point throughout the day tomorrow on the other one. But basically me when my sibling leaves the door open when exiting. Because it does a way better job of scaring the hell out of people. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges from the faucet. There's a clump of unidentifiable meat inside the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. Oh. Won't open. Also, the voice acting is better in the other one. That's me in the bucket. Strange meat pie. Oh my god. Hey, Naomi. Hmm? Do you have any of that ass medicine on you, by any chance? You know, the smeary stuff? Ass medicine. What, again? Yep, my butt's been drier than drier in a desert, drier than a desert since we got here. Okay. Way to share. Well, I've got some antibacterial cream if that'll work. Thanks, I'm gonna go butter up my pooper with it real good. I forgot about this part. Okay. The yay at the end. Oh my god, why? Okay. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh, he wasn't ready. Do you have any shame at all? You just noticed that she doesn't. Jesus Christ, I was not prepared. Come on, we gotta go do the thing. We will wobble. Welcome back, Ducky. Come on. Yeah, she's not gonna knock. She's just gonna buzz on the damn door. Nothing. Just checking to make sure you're here. I guess I'm supposed to go on without her? I can't remember. I don't think I'm gonna get that trigger to happen again. Nope. It's totally not strange that Seiko was in the stall that wouldn't open earlier. Yeah, I know, right? The stall that wouldn't open is, of course, where she's got to be. I'm just gonna try to go. Neener, neener, neener. Okay. Was that Yuka? Okay, it's time to go. Just check and see. Sorry for the wait. Nothing more frightening than hearing a child crying. Thanks for the cream. Put her there. No problem. Hey, wait. Was that stall open? I thought that stall was locked when we were in here before. See, someone else caught it. Was it? I didn't have any trouble getting in. Fine, I guess I'll let you off the hook. We have bigger things to worry about, after all. I actually just heard Yuka's voice out in the hallway. I think it was coming from downstairs. Really? Let's go check it out. She didn't wash her hands. She can't wash her hands. There's no running water in this place. See, that would be the thing that would have me under panic, is there's no running water and there's obviously no food. You are going to be running out of options relatively quickly in a place like this. Right. Anyway, are you okay? That was a close one. My leg. Thanks for lending me a hand. No problem. I'm just glad you didn't fall. Seems like you sprained your ankle pretty badly, though. Hey, we're coffee. We should find you someplace to sit down and rest. Human body is 81,500 calories. Well, that'll keep you fed for a while, or at least keep a fire burning for a minute. But the problem is with eating people is that, for one, it's not technically good for your body. A lot of things that are in it just aren't good for you. But for two, it still won't fully cure the thirst issue. You can only go so long without water. Of course, you can, like, in a disgusting manner, wind up drinking your pee for a matter of time, but that only works about 2 or 3 times before it loses any kind of help that it has either. You are not an infinite water generating system. Blood doesn't count either because it's high iron and salt content. You would still die of thirst, and it takes a lot less time to die of thirst than it does to die of hunger. Here, lean on my shoulder for the time being. What happens if you burn all 81,500 calories? Well, you wouldn't do it in one sitting. And if you manage to eat that much in one sitting. Stop eating ducks, please. Learn something new every day. Dr. Zombie. Yay, random chat. I'm sorry. I used to do a lot of medical work. I'm sorry. Thanks. I owe you one, Seiko. Think nothing of it. Oh yeah, cannibalism is so bad for you in all honesty. Only to be done for the truly desperate and avoid the brain. Illness in the brain tissue can have horrid effects on your health. Yes, it can. It can have just absolutely unfixable health ramifications. As well as it can help cause psychosis. Ironically enough. But I'm a zombie, so the brain portion's okay. Now we're gonna go to... I have a feeling there's somewhere else I'm supposed to go first. Watch people serve my family in a stream. Oh, wow. You're going to try what, Scourge? you want to try eating people, I mean, it's definitely still not good for you. There's something I have missed. Or at least I think I've missed. Oh, I could talk to you. If you should die here. If you should die here, you'll experience the pain you felt at the moment of death for all eternity. Heaven's completely cut off. No paradise, no nirvana, just eternal pain. Why did I have to die like that? Silently kicks away roasted duck. Oh my god. No, we'll eat duckies here. Yes, I will not eat a duck on live stream. Sounds like pure joy. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So, we'll feel the pain of death forever? Best not to think about it. See, something to note in this game is anytime you pick up, like, an item to open up a big room, like the infirmary, science hall, or anything else like that, before you go into it, make sure you've looked everywhere else you can pick something up, because a lot of times it'll cut you off from doing anything else. I've only done, like, the one key thing for here before this stream, but it was enough to make me learn. And save often. Actually, Bursa. Well, that seems horribly unfair. It is horribly unfair. Could you imagine it? Like, you're just transported to this world against your will because you wanted to do a thing that would make you friends forever. And then all of a sudden, hey, guess what? You're gonna die here. And once you die here, you will never, ever return. You will not go to heaven. You will not go to hell. You will not go to nirvana. No, you will stand right here and die over and over and over in the same fashion 1,000,000 times over with all the pain. Yeah, that just sucks. That person who fell to their death, imagine like the pain of that. Like, you hope for anything instantaneous, but like imagine if you died starving to death. Better, yeah, better safe than sorry. Oh my god. The unknown key seems to fit the lock perfectly. The door can now be opened. Ugh. Naomi, what's wrong? I don't know. It's like my heart skipped a beat as soon as the key was turned. I have a really bad feeling about this room. Look at all the options. You have on your stream a duck, a cactus that could provide you with water, and of course porcos. The porco stands for pig, so you have choices in chat. Against your will. Again, tampering with the occult, you should have expected this. Don't drink cactus water, it's not good for you. It's not good for you, but yet again, in emergency circumstances or situation, it could make a temporary fix, depending on how you do it. Or if you have any way to boil it. Trust me, it'll be just fine. I mean, it's a locked door. You know what that means, right? Booty. Booty! Super excited! Behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure just waiting to be claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? Doors are usually locked for a reason. Against your will. Well, again, tamper with the occult, you should have expected this. Well, I mean, they may not have thought it was the occult. I mean, Naomi kind of had a feeling on it, and of course, Shinozaki knew. But, like, Seiko and all them, they just thought this was just a little, like, they thought it was a little cute charm that would make things better. Doing it for the booty, claim that booty. I'm trying to stop thinking about lotion that booty. Oh my god. Not to mention a holy night by technicality. Psycho really enjoys butts. Do it for the fun. We're going to enter the room. Eep. Another dead body. A message has been painstakingly scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper. Booties are lotion. Hashtag booties are lotion too. Yes. I really think we should leave this room. Something's not right in here. Okay, but I don't know. I'm really curious about that newspaper now. Can't we take just one little peek? Okay, it told me not to do it. And that's what I should do. Like, in a haunted situation, something says, get out. Don't read the newspaper. Yeah, that should be the immediate thing you do. You should be like, I'm gone. Bye. But it's there. I saved before I entered this room. I'm going to look at the newspaper. I saved before I entered this room. If it screws up, we just come back. It'll be okay. I'm going to be mad, but we'll be okay. I'm going to read the newspaper. Heavenly Post, breaking news, serial kidnapping ends in murder. The good name of Heavenly Host Elementary School has been stained in blood today as horrific details on the recent wave of disappearances are revealed. Hashtag booty is literature too. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the abandoned youths were discovered within Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Ah, see, that chalkboard now has a little more, we now have a little more oomph to said chalkboard. Each of the corpses had its tongue severed and removed. I want to say unique mutilations, far too grotesque and disgusting to describe, I think. The page is torn at this part, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. Newspapers are literature too. Yeah, technically. How awful. I think I heard about this, though, once before. Not me, but I guess it did happen long before we were born, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Thunk. And now the door's locked. The door seems fixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. Needy. It's a savey bottle. You will never leave this room. And now we die. Sob. The door seems fixed to the wall like a decoration. There's a candle, but it's unlit. A message has been written on the desk with magic marker in big letters. Let's hate one another with all we have. Fucking sheep. Wow. Rude. Anyway we go. R.I.P. you. Well, we may have officially screwed the pooch on this one. Outside the window, so dimly lit as it to be almost imperceptible, looms a sheer wall of dense foliage, stretching as far as the eye can see. I'm sorry, Ducky, but that's what was in the thing. Let your anger out on the sheep. Reminds me of me in high school. Welcome to Soft Lock. Maybe the newspaper has more information. It seems to be able to change. Absolutely no swearing in this great Christian multicultural Minecraft server. There's not even a hint of what may lie behind it. You will never leave this room. There's no way out. Oh, what do we do? This is your fault, you know. What? How? Just never mind. This is not the time to be breaking down and fighting people. Rattle. Freedom! Yeah! Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Maybe the newspaper is just lonely. Learn from the mistakes of those who died before you. Immediately ignores warnings from corpses. Well, they made it so enticing. They put it right there. I mean, come on. Hold up. Oh, no. No, it's gone. What is? The paper doll scrap I got from my Yumi. Oh, the charm? Mine's still in my student ID holder. Crap. I put mine in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. That's why I keep telling you, you need to put things away before they get lost. Now I'm sad. An example why newspapers have false info. They were able to leave. Undead newspapers are fake news. The booty's gonna get dry again if they start arguing. Oh. Oh God. I stepped in it. Ew. You did? Here, I've got some tissues. Maybe you can wipe it off. Ah, these are definitely somebody's guts. And when I stepped on it, whatever part of their body I stepped on, it made a squishy sound. Like I'd plopped my shoe in a juicy pile of dog poo. What is up with you and poop and butts? You need to chill, Seiko. Oh God, that's way too much information. You're gonna make me puke. As well as part of my stream. No way she's gonna survive now. The friendship has been severed. That's not unsettling at all. Seiko may have a fetish. I don't want to know about it. I don't. Hello, Savvy Candle. Savvy Candle. You have ceased being a friend. We condemned you to limbo between heaven and hell. Who knows how good every Cartoon Network show ended after they established a love story between either the main characters or side characters? Yeah, I've noticed that. There's a pair of scissors from on one of the shelves. Both his blades are covered liberally in blood. Ew. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. Wash your hands with soap. There's an old journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal, but in reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk surface. It can't be lifted and the pages can't be turned. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. I could take 1 or 2 bottles with me, but I'd probably just end up breaking them and cutting myself. Besides, I don't trust anything in here. It's a good way to be. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked on the wall. Looking closely, it seems as if someone painted over each of the organs with actual blood. Oh. Adventure Time, regular show, etc. You shouldn't have saved over your main file. I somehow expected the beds to be a lot dustier. They're surprisingly clean. That's good, though. Now you can finally rest your weary bones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie down for a bit. All tucked away in the corner like that. I've always preferred nooks and corners. They just make me feel safe, I guess. I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. I wonder if there's anything in here that we could use to soothe that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. Ah, this will do nicely. I got a makeshift splint and some bandages. That sprain's a goner. Now hold still. Oh man, you're a lifesaver. Alright, you're wrapped up tight. How's it feel? It feels great. Seiko, thank you. You're very welcome. I've sprained my ankle pretty badly before too, so I know just how you feel. I wish I had some ice or something to put on it, though. No worries. You've done more than enough already. You're asleep now? That's fair enough, I guess. Glad you agree. It's slumberland for me. You really are an oddball, you know that? So hey, Naomi. If we find Mochida, have you thought about what you want to do with him? What you want to do with him? Well, you know what they say, when two people are faced with difficult situations, shall we say, often leads to love. Sweet love. You should well up all your courage and confess your feelings to him. You get all girly with him in this creepy place, and your cuteness factor will grow 3 sizes in his eyes, I bet. Them in bed is making me sleepy. I swear, with you around, I almost feel like we're just shooting the breeze back at school, like nothing ever happened. Thanks for your advice. I'll think about it. I hope we find him soon. Starlene! I was wondering when you were going to show up. She always has her dry booty. Now I know she is knowledgeable too. You kind of don't, though, do you? You're thinking about how you wish he didn't have to be put through all this. You want to see him, but you wish you could rest easy knowing he's safe and sound back at home, rather than wandering around here. Am I right? I want to see what happens when they leave and everything is happy and sunshine. Must be those maternal instincts of yours kicking in, huh? You're a deep one, to be sure. I think the only thing outside of Chernobyl I watched was Sam and Max in Dexter's lab. She may sound like an idiot, but she's right on all accounts. Guess there's no fooling Seiko. I've been pretty curt with her since we got here. I accidentally hit the button. Got distracted with something, but I wouldn't want to miss a stream completely. Oh, thank you, Starlene. What's with that? What was that exactly? Sorry, it's just that when I see that, it's just when I see that ass of yours, I start to drool. Jesus Christ. Seiko! You are so weird. That's not at all spooky. That was Yuka again. I heard it too. I'll go take a look. You stay here and rest, okay? I'll be back in a jiffy. I don't think it's such a good idea. I should go too. I insist. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just keep that ass parked on that bed. You got it. She needs to stop. Oh my god. Well, but look, your ankle's all dressed and feeling better, right? Don't make it all for nothing. Record scratch, and then she died. Fun fact: Jiffy is 1/64,000th of a second. Also, Seiko got taste. I'll stay here. Last words from Seiko. My ankle really does feel a lot better. Seiko has a definite knack for caretaking. Miss Yui and the others, Satoshi. I wonder what they're all doing right now. I gotta say that was a pretty impressive reaction. Whoever heard of class representative with such a sadistic streak? Whoever heard of a boy who can hit a note like that when he screams? We've already read this part. Don't be an ass. So we've already seen this part. I have to admit, though, his reaction was awfully cute. There we go. Oh, he gave me another one. He said if those don't work, then Scarlet Star will work. I just want to see him. Why did this have to happen? While I'm alone, we'll do that one. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Why is the door locked? On closer inspection, there's no visible bolt keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that it's been locked at all. What? But if it's not locked, then why won't it open? It won't budge, as if it's as if it's been completely fastened to the wall through invisible bonds. Why did this have to happen? I feel like a broken record over here. Occult stuff. What's a duck's favorite restaurant? I don't know. What is a duck's favorite restaurant? Are those children? Cracker Barrel. Oh my god. Let's all go on a field trip together over summer vacation. Let's just go home. Who? What? Oh, there's a cat. My head hurts so bad I can't stop this ringing in my ears. This quantities of medicine talking a single bottle. I've already read that. It appears. Maybe try to get back in bed? Nope. Wash the blood with soap. That changed. Handle turns, but not a drop of water comes out. It's an old-fashioned space heater, but it's so full of ash it probably will never be lit again. A box of matches is on the ground next to it. Take them? Yes, we take them. Acquired box of matches. Let's try to leave again. The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair rooting it in place. Oh, I don't like that! Death is coming, Cat Chan is warning us. The door is... I already read that. Oh... No. Is someone there? It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper. No, not the cat. Eat the cat. Don't eat the cat. Uh-oh. I just want to know what you're writing. I'm sorry, friend. Have you come to find me? Oh, no! Nope. Nope. What? Nope. No. Run away. I need to get away. Run. Crap! Don't put me on top of that thing. Do I have any way to break that? The thing has scissors. It's no use. Where does hair come from? God help me. Try using match to burn the hair. Match? Okay. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. I need to go back to that thing with alcohol. This thing ain't that fast. Take bottle rubbing alcohol. Acquired rubbing alcohol. Nope. I'm gonna get hit. Is there any way to get around it? The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There's no question to the malevolent force. If this continues, death is inevitable. Okay, we took a hit for the team, but we're running! The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair rooted in place. Douse has rubbing alcohol. Yes, this has rubbing alcohol. Come on. Let's out biggest girly screech ever known to man. Dark Mario challenge. It'll follow you around while you get the power star. I moved. So that's who that is. You see Elon Musk flamethrower on it. After hastily splashing alcohol along all the edges of the door, Naomi lit a match in an attempt to burn through seemingly endless strands of hair. There we go! Going home! With a sizable whoosh and a waft of foul-smelling heat, the hair lit up, then hardened and fell away, freeing the door and allowing it to open. Ugh! Unpleasant. Yes, welcome, I moved. I'm going to kill you. Did you watch the launch today? Dots. It's time to run from dots. Ew. Nasty. It's always good to hear a girl panting and gasping for air in anime. Oh, wow. What happened? Are you okay? Psycho. Cat! Jesus! Stop! It gets louder. Welcome back, Ducky. Sorry for the mess. What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl. Ugh. Welcome back, Ducky. Hello, hello. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system. That poor sensitive kitty. You need me to rub your back? I think I'll be fine. Thanks, though. Did you find Yuka? Looks like we really are the only two people here. The only two living people, anyway. This place is just way too quiet. How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay to be up and about? While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing. I think it goes into... Wow. What? Oh my god, are you alright? I think so. We should consider that room off limits from here on out, though. That's fine, I'm just glad you're okay. I guess we'd better keep moving then. Can you stand? Oh. Ew. Ew. I really hope there's no vor fetish. Yeah. But where are we supposed to go? We've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this godforsaken school. What's up, Brayden? You've missed a bit. We've had some crazy stuff go down. I'm trying my best, everyone. One kid from school showed me an HD anime today at school. Wow. Awkward. But yeah, we had you've missed a good bit. I was just attacked by a crazy hair lady. Please do not crash my stream. The only other people we've come across are all dead. More dots. Damn it. There I go again. It's hopeless. We're finished. I'm so tired. I'm acting like a child again. Naomi, come on, it's not that bad. We'll figure something out. Class 2 Niners never say die, right? We're invincible. I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it. Priorities, man. Cat Chan warned us stuff was going down, and surely indeed things got downhill fast as we had more booty puns than puns by Seiko. I'm giving it back to you, the people. And then in the afternoon, what say you and I go get our bikes fixed? Sounds like a plan, right? At least he's trying to keep an optimistic outlook. If we make it back alive, sure. This is Seiko. What am I doing? I just can't seem to hold back. Naomi, are you, like, super duper tired or something? This is not like you. Come on, raise that chin. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. What the hell's got you so chipper? You just keep smiling and laughing. Do I? Tell me, how long is it going to last if it turns out we can never go home again? Have you given that any thought at all? We'll figure something out? That's a crocking, you know it. I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear. I don't want to know. I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear. I thought I'd be keeping Seiko's spirits up to the bitter end. But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her. All I had running through my head was pain and sadness. I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out irrationally and couldn't stop. Venomous words were flowing from my mouth as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle. I really was behaving like a spoiled little brat. Why do you people know these things? It's a good question. Only unspeakable RPGs. I'm sure our families are going to be really worried about us. They're going to search and search, but they'll never find us. It'll be a terrible burden for them. You're wrong. How so? About it being a burden. When you lose a loved one, you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden. You just want to do whatever you can to make her proud. You just want to, so you do. I've lived unfortunate for a decade. It's unfortunate every once in a while when I'm making a submission of 15-second stories. As assuming time passes regularly here. Cats in heat, Joel. It's just gonna make noise. You guys might escape before anyone notices. What is wrong with me? Seiko's mom disappeared several years ago. I know that. So why am I putting her through all this grief? That's how I think people we leave behind are going to feel. I don't know how it is for you and your family. But normal people don't work that way. Just keeps laying it on, goddamn. Naomi. Sorry, how about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help us get out of here. Seems more efficient. It seems the more efficient plan of attack, don't you think? Train Chad come in and save the day. Who? Who says things like that? I have to apologize. I want to go home just as much as you do, back to my dad and you and everybody else. And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me. This was all my fault. I have to apologize. But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. I'm sorry. Seiko, I'm so... More dots. I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. Spend time on WSG threads and /POL/. I don't know what those threads are, but I don't sit on 4chan, so I wouldn't know. I'll go this way. What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. Jesus Christ. And so, in the nexus of closed spaces where humans are scattered, imprisoned, and killed, two friends who should have been thankful just for the small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving place. I can't say sorry, that's all the trait of a murderer! That poor cat, she needs love and affection. That cat is in heat and losing its mind. More quickly and easily divided. My petty obstinacy towards Seiko would come to be the biggest regret of my life as the consequences of that heated exchange. Zombie needs a water bottle. Probably do. The cat needs dry blood cream. Oh my god. More dots! Starling bringing in the dots. Oh no! We're far more dire than I ever could have thought. Sob whale. Where is Train Chan? I heard Train Chan back out there. Welcome to a bad end. Naomi. That jerk. I think I just heard somebody calling out. Follow the voice. Yes. More dots. More dots. That was the first time, huh? The first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. The answer in horror is always no. And then they die. Pant, sputter, wheeze. From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I'd been harboring since I got here just kept growing stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all over the building, frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name over and over again. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing on the third floor hallway. Seiko, where are you? Always here. Yeah, Starlene's always here. Come on, Seiko, don't leave me by myself in here. Seiko? Is that you? It was the bathroom. The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Yeah. Told you there was going to be a reference, Ty. Why? Why? No. No. She's alive. Seiko, you're alive. Hold on, I'll get you down. Strangle. Sorry, I don't... What do I do? What do I do? The noose around Seiko's neck is attached directly to the ceiling. There's nothing at her feet. All attempts to help her are just strangling her further. I might be able to use this as a footstool. Ugh. This is so revolting, but I have to. What if it saves Seiko? A significant number of maggots have found their way onto Naomi's hands and skirt. Acquired filthy bucket. Here goes my bucket. Seiko, I'm right here. The filthy bucket fell from Naomi's hands. You still have time for fucking resuscitation. With blank eyes, Seiko swung back and forth slowly in her noose. All life had completely drained from her face. Should have worn your running shoes and moved faster. Why would you hang yourself? You were smiling and laughing all this time. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Okay, to kind of a little bit of a spoiler-y thing for this chapter, she dies, period. This is the one chapter that I have played, and before jumping into this, she dies, period. There is no way to save her. All three endings are her die. She will die. Just during this scene, whether or not your character lives or not is the only thing that's different. Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. Seiko. I want to apologize to you for what I said. Up until just a few hours before, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. When she got hurt herself while Seiko was on her back, she could have gotten rid of the rope. She could have, during panic, people don't think like that. Wow, the music actually, I haven't felt that in a while. Now here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. This can't happen. Continued in Chapter 2. Good ending accomplished for this chapter. I would have to agree with there being no mention of politics in it. And this version apparently gives you a credit roll when you beat a chapter. That's fun. Let me skip the thing. Because we'll see the credit roll at the end of the other one. Good ending my lotion buttocks. Yeah, that's pretty it. So there's chapter 1. Oh. It's like DDLC got the reference from this game. No matter what you choose to draw, hang yourself anyway. Yeah, see, that was the only thing about that, but it has way more, it has way more impact in Doki Doki Literature Club than this game does. Okay. Extra chapter, A Gentleman's Errand, is now available to play. Okay. Let's see here. Do we want to go ahead and go on with the next chapter? We can go ahead and go on with the next chapter. Or if everybody wants to kind of chill for a moment, we can, and I can continue tomorrow. But if I continue tomorrow, I'm going to try to use an alternate version of this game. I may actually have to do something I don't like doing, and I may wind up breaking out my old I might break out my old emulator for the PSP version. I own a legit PSP copy, but I have no way to hook up my PSP to my computer. So what I may wind up doing is grabbing the emulator and ripping the copy I have and adding the English patch to it so I can actually run it, because the physical copy I own is Japanese. And we will go from there. And I can give y'all a way better version of it. So it wouldn't take me that long, and I remember now how to go through chapter 1 quickly so I can play through it before I get on and give y'all the better version in chapter 2. I don't want to let Bray the Grey down either. Well, Scourge has got school. Dreamworld Composer has work tomorrow. Better version for chapter 2. I don't do only horror. I do also do indie titles. I did One Shot recently, and that was not a horror title at all. I mean, it had a pretty it was a pretty emotional game. It was not a horror game. There is a poll that's supposed to be somewhere on the thing. Give me a second. Let's see if I can pull that up. Let's see. Get that pulled up. That's supposed to have a list of games to play on it. and everyone needs to vote on what they want to see next. Some of the games are horror. I specialize in horror and indie titles, because I love indie titles and I love horror titles. Those will be what I will play a majority of. Let's see. Cards. Poll results. I've had one vote on the poll so far. Just go ahead and let you know to anyone who's missed it, there is a poll up that has a list of games that I've got currently in my Steam library, as well as in my recordable library just in general. The 5 games are Danganronpa, excuse me, Cuphead, Camp Sunshine, Just Ignore Them, and Misao. Danganronpa, though it has some horror aspects to it, is mostly a psychological thriller. It's a visual novel similar like Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a pretty cool game to play. And then of course there's Cuphead, and we all know what Cuphead is. It's definitely not a horror game, but it is a game that I thoroughly enjoy. I've only played a teeny tiny bit of it to kind of get a feel for what it is, and I definitely want to play that for everybody. Then I've got a horror game. And then I've got the horror game Camp Sunshine, which looks it is a horror game, but it looks freaking hilarious at the same time. We have Just Ignore Them, which is another indie horror, and then we have Misao, which is made from the people that made Mad Father. But yes, I will predominantly play horror games just because I really, really like horror games. Let's see. But if y'all have suggestions for other indie titles or just other games that may be fun, I mean, I know I'm eventually going to be putting like stuff like Splatoon on here when I play games with the peoples. And I'll probably play just little bouts of Splatoon anyway. I know I'll eventually do Overwatch with subs eventually whenever we get to the point where we can do that. You don't see the poll. I've had someone who's already voted on the poll, apparently. Is there a gameplay genre you like best? I don't know any of these, and would like to suggest, and I would like to suggest them. For one, anything that's like a platformer, like Cuphead or something like that, or anything like side scrollers. I love games that play kind of like Corpse Party or Mad Father do, where it's like that old school kind of graphic kind of type deal, whether it be horror or otherwise. I also like games that move very fast paced. The trade-off is if I play games like Corpse Party, One Shot, Danganronpa, stuff like that, or Doki Doki Literature Club, when I play games like that, I'm able to do like I did today, talk very freely, and that works just fine. And then with games like Outlast, or if I were to play Cuphead or any kind of retro title or anything like that, that will require me keeping a little more focus on the game, so I can't talk with y'all as much. I'll still pause the game, I'll look over, I'll read the chat and stuff like that. Take care, Joel. Have a good night. And that's another reason why I play horrors. I get a lot of people that say I don't recognize this game. So when I see that, that makes me more encouraged to play the horror games, because you get to see something you haven't seen before. Man, I really wish that cat would be quiet. But anyway, yes. I play a little bit of everything. I mean, I own multiple consoles. I own the equipment to make them run on here. Make suggestions. I'm more into RTS and survival stuff. I do like seeing new things, though. I'm not much of an RTS guy, but I do play some survival games. Or survival-ish. I'm not big on the survival genre just because I haven't seen a lot of it. But if I see more of it that I like, I'm definitely more than willing to jump into it. So if you make some suggestions, I'll check out bits of the game and see if it's something that I would enjoy. If it is, I'll be more than happy to play it. There is something else I kind of wanted to ask. I'm probably going to put it in a poll later to kind of get official numbers on it. And I've grown up in... Off kind of reminds me of Undertale in some ways. Undertale will be another one I'll eventually add to the list, but I'll I want to wait just a little bit on Undertale, because Undertale is going to be quite an undertaking. It's going to be a game that I'm going to have to put a lot of time into. There is something I've kind of, yep, Train Chan off in the distance, coming to save today, just as the stream starts closing down. I do kind of want to ask what y'all think on this. I don't know how excited y'all would be for it. I know I would be, but it's because I'm weird. As y'all can tell behind me, I like a lot of older retro titles, like stuff like Mario and Sonic and Mega Man and stuff like that. I have like a bajillion retro titles that are at my recordable disposal. I was wondering if every once in a while, like maybe once a month, y'all might be interested in like a retro day. Like, and when I've done retro stuff in the past on other channels and stuff like that, I usually like give like the history of the game, both my history of the game as well as much history on the game itself that I know, like how was it influential in this, and how did it do this, that, and the other in the gaming industry and stuff like that. If y'all would be interested in that, let me know. As I said, I'm going to put it in a poll later, and just let me know how much interest you have in it. If y'all like that kind of stuff, I will be super excited to do that kind of stuff, because I have tons. It won't be like a majority of what I do. I'd like it to fall on a Saturday or Friday. Like the retro day? What retro would I do first? Okay, just because it's like my all-time favorite retro thing ever, I would do something in the Mega Man franchise. Just to kind of get everybody acclimated. Because that is a game I can literally talk about. That is a game franchise I can literally talk about till I'm blue in the face. And y'all may get to see more than one game that day, because I used to speed run games like Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, my very first one will probably be, I do love Mega Man 7. I really do. I was about to say Mega Man. Yeah, so I will probably do Mega Man as a first off, because it'll also be something I can do in a day, because I can do any number of Mega Man games in a day and just be like, ta-da, here's what we got, versus me jumping on like a retro RPG as the first outing and y'all having to sit there for multiple days in a whack. Yeah, I used to speedrun Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. Mega Man was like a part of my childhood. Both Mega Man and Punch-Out were the first two games I ever played, ever. Punch-Out holds a very big spot in my heart, but I'm going to wait to do anything with Punch-Out because there's an anniversary that occurs. It'll be a very kind of emotional day when I play Punch-Out, and I'll explain that on that day. But there's a big emotional connection for me in that game. But when I pull that one up, I'll break out all the equipment. I'll break out all the equipment, all the stuff for that. That'll be a long day, and I will probably do Punch-Out. No, it'll be the original Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. But when I do Punch-Out, I will probably do a charity live stream the day that I do Punch-Out, and that's all I'm going to say for right now. But that'll probably be that'll be a day that I pick an all-day fare for. That'll be something we will do for a long time. Super Mario RPG. I do have Super Mario RPG. I will do Super Mario RPG sometime. That will be a ways off because that'll be one I'll have to dedicate a few days to. Because that is a very long game. I've played through it several times, so I know how to get through the game, but we will be at that one for a while. Cat. But yeah, so there will be, since it seems like everyone's on board for a retro day, yes, we will do a retro day at least once a month. I don't want to overload people with that because I know a lot of y'all have come here for the horror games and the indie titles and the offshoot stuff. With the retro titles, I will be talking a lot during them, but it won't be a lot of reaction based stuff. Unless I do something like Clock Tower or older Resident Evil games. Those would be fun too, because I kind of have an obsessive collection of retro titles that I may wind up showing off to the live stream one day. Just like, this is what I have too much of in my life, from Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, Dreamcast. We've got stuff, and I had a friend who gifted me all the equipment I needed to do retro stuff. So I can, and fairly easily, and it's far less taxing on my computer than playing computer games. So those days will be great. And I could do those without emulators. I can do most of those without emulators. I wish there was an actual game for Petscop. I would play that. I would play that into the dirt. That game is so interesting to me, but it's not real, and it makes me sad. But yes, I'm glad to hear that y'all want to see that kind of stuff. May want to start getting a schedule and break it into different days for themes. I have been planning on making a schedule. As y'all noticed, most nights I will be on at either 9, anywhere from, I either start at 9 or 10, or somewhere from 9 to 10 is where I start. There is no actual Petscop disc. And I will wind up eventually having themed days. Like, I'll have a horror day, I'll have an indie day, and I'll have a retro day. Me and a couple of my moderators were talking about doing this on a more scheduled basis, of having anywhere from 3 or 4 days a week doing live streaming. This gives them enough time to help me with thumbnails and stuff like this, and so on and so forth. Also, hello from my house. I'm not at work for the first time. Awesome, exciting. But yes, so we will wind up. You just need to buy a copy. It's a very, very real game. But yeah, we will be making a schedule to make things a little bit easier for people to say, okay, this is the day I want to come and show up. This is what I want to see, so on and so forth. And just so y'all have a little bit better time to plan out if you're going to be able to be there or not. But yes, I will be doing an actual set schedule soon. Because I'm finally starting to get stuff worked out with my job. I'm doing things a little bit earlier this week because I'm off of work for a lot of this week. I don't really know why, but hours are kind of short. So I'm popping in and spending time with y'all since I'm free. That's the reason why I've been doing stuff at 9 instead of doing stuff at 9:30 and 10 like I usually do. I'll probably start scheduling for 9:45. And it'll be 9:45 on the weekdays, and then on the weekends it'll probably be 9:45 or 10. And I'll do anywhere from 3 to 4 days a week. So how does that sound to everybody that's here? Yay, nay. Let's see. And also, don't forget to post your vote on the polls. Because whatever wins is what we will be playing after Corpse Party. I'll still be nice, so I'll pop in when I can. For me, it's a yay. Yay, schedules. I'm going to have to go to bed due to school. I'm down for it, though. Well, with the advantage of that, since I have multiple people here, it may be a little bit better than when I have a schedule, so I can say, okay, well, this person will probably be here at this time, this person will probably be here at this time. Because I know with you in school, Rezo, it may be difficult, but if you have a schedule, then you'll know when we need the thumbnails and when we need to do this, that, and the other. And this way, nothing comes up as a surprise. Like I've been doing to you for the past good while. I'm just like, hey, I need a thumbnail. Bad. Like, I should have actually told you this like 2 days ago, and I need it like in the next 30 minutes. So maybe it'll be a little bit easier if I have a schedule up, so I'm not making you panic and mad at me. We are evolving into a real channel. Yes, we are evolving into a real channel. I am super stoked the fact that y'all have so much fun here. Dos Farcos is EA for me. And with that, Lupus, if you wind up missing on nights and whatnot, for one, of course, you can always go back and rewatch the video or something like that. But I am going to start. I'm working with a couple other YouTubers that are helping me learn how to better edit my videos. So there will be actual videos that'll be posted throughout the time as well. No problem. It's good content. I like the action with the chat. That's great. I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright, you heading out, Rezo? I probably need to be heading out too, because I'm going to work on getting this set up for tomorrow to have the better version of Corpse Party, because the other version actually has some scarability to it, and it's a lot prettier looking, and a lot of stuff that like you select winds up actually showing you a picture of what the mess you look at, and you get some scares out of that stuff. So we're going to look into that. Also, the chat on screen, so when people are rewatching, they can see what we're talking about. Yeah, what I'm going to wind up doing is putting the chat, at least for videos like Corpse Party here, where I'll put the picture of Naomi this time around. But yeah, I guess that's it for the night. I guess we're done for the night. It's probably good as we go off on a tangent a lot. Yeah. Yeah, when we go off on tangents, occasionally they don't know what we're talking about. I try to address what you are talking about more often now, so people that watch it later can have a better use of it. They'll see us fight over monster wives. People would get pretty confused about it. A lot of people can see my jokes. A lot more people can see my jokes. If I wind up doing that, we will wind up having to edit. My warning to moderators, if I wind up putting chat on screen, moderators will have to be a little more active on sniping things that may not be a great idea to pop up on videos for later. Just saying. I can't say much. My mouth's just as bad. But yeah. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for enjoying this. As I said, before y'all go, post a vote in the polls. Tell me what you want to vote for. Tell me what you want to see next, and we will go from there. Because after Corpse Party, I want to know what y'all want to see next. I want to kind of get a feel for that. We will need some more self-policing. Yes. Yes, we will. We will get, if I want to put in chat on screen for everybody to see, there will have to be a little bit. We'll have to work a little bit on that. That'll have to be a thing. And I'll have to do something about that damn cat. Well, it was great playing with y'all tonight. I will definitely get stuff better set up for next time, because I want y'all to see the better version. I thought this was going to be a great version. Spent the extra money on it. I was like, oh, this isn't anywhere near as pretty. Yeah, we will get that done up right. And I'm really glad people are stoked for the retro day. We will be doing a retro day. All right. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful night. Can't wait to see all of y'all again. Good night, Lupus, Brayton, Starlene, Yoka, Scourge, Cactus, and everyone else who is still here that I can't immediately see on the chat. Have a wonderful night. Are we streaming TM tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Wednesday, technically, or today, technically now Wednesday, because it's midnight here now. What time is it? It's Wednesday. My moderator who does my thumbnails at school on Wednesday, we're probably going to continue this actually Thursday. And I'll be doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you're getting more streams out of me than usual this week. Corpse Party is one without so many graphics. There's probably something I could play. The Vita one is beautiful. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, we will probably actually continue this on Thursday. Which reminds me, cats have bark. Yes, they do. And that's a thing. So yeah, we're going to continue on Thursday. we will be back at 9 o'clock on Thursday. As I said, go ahead and post in the polls. Other than that, we're done for the night. I will probably do different polls relatively soon just to kind of see where things go with this. But yeah, we are done for the night on that last note. Take care, everyone. See y'all all Thursday at 9 o'clock. And as usual, have pleasant nightmares. This has been ZombiesGoNomb, your gingerbread, your coffee-fueled gingerbread undead. And I'm telling you to have pleasant nightmares and good nights. I thought your video was funny, Scourge. Your video was very funny. Same zombie time, same zombie channel.